Hello my dear friends, welcome to Instant Electronic Channel. This is Uncle Misha, and today we have this sharp camera on the bench again because I cannot power it properly anymore. When I do this, remember my MacGyver contraption, which is has to be inserted somehow right in here, closed. And we can now power it up with 3.6 volt. You see what's doing? It's flipping out and making these clicking noises. So I do believe there's something up with the power supply here. So few potential issues. There's something shorting and causing the whatever driver to get into protection mode, and this click click click, it's probably a inductor making noises. So what we're gonna do today is gonna disassemble this part, and we will take a look what the heck make the why it's not working. Potentially there are a few things. Number one, because this thing is old, we can have like capacitors in the power supply. Depending on what capacitors they are, we can, try to fix them. Another possibility is they some kind of fluid leak, which highly unlikely, but who knows? It's probably very old. Oh yeah, here we are. Oh, a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, seems to be so far nothing complicated, but to take it apart, but maybe in the same time I also will wire the direct wires for the battery, Let me remove this little screw here. The best way of attacking it, probably this way. Need longer screwdriver for this. Whole bunch of self-toppers, of course, because they just go into plastic, I guess. Okay, I don't know where else. Let's see. Okay, this. Oh yeah, here we are. It's coming apart. This coming apart. On what? What now? Okay. All right. I see something power supply, or at least something shielded here. What can I do about this? Okay, so we have here a board. Can I just with the ribbon wire? Okay, so here, it's really hard to see. So here's the speaker, here's the board. So probably this is just a interface board with that front panel buttons. I'm gonna unscrew that as well. So far, so we have exactly the same screws everywhere, which is positive. How do I access the other guy? It's not easy. No, I thought this ribbon cable, but looks like it's ribbon cable which is soldered, which is stupid. Why would you do that? I cannot turn it properly to actually unscrew. Okay, it's hard. Okay, let's just leave it for now. Let's take a look what else we can. Exactly the same self-topper. Okay, this is how, I guess, but it's not gonna give me nothing much really, I think. I don't think I need that, right? But it's not gonna give me much. So I need somehow to remove this contraption, and I don't think any more. I do not see any more screws in this area. Now I clearly have to unscrew this. Oh yeah, maybe this way I can. Shit. Looking for a proper screwdriver. Maybe this gonna work. Okay, this is worked. So what the hell? Oh, there is more. Fuck. Okay, it's not just that straightforward. There's more screws. Oh, here we are. Okay, easy as that. Okay, maybe I don't need to. Oh my god, look at this filthy lens. It's ridiculous. So I'm not really sure if power supply unit is actually here, because what does it look like? Damn. Okay, at least I can. Can I detach this? I think I can detach that. So yes, I was able to unplug this control panel from here, and here was connected. So that goes to the side. Now, what can I do? I can do the following. I'm gonna unscrew this. This seems to be a plate which actually... What does it do? I just plate with contacts, fine. Okay, so now I can just apply power straight to those contacts. Yeah. And it'll be way less fiddly. This probably okay, where is the plus, where is the minus? Okay, this is the negative. This is... Can I just freaking take it apart? How do I take it apart? Hey. Here we are. That'll be easier. Jeez. That's it? It's not flipping out anymore. Weird. What is that about? Okay, let me screw those two back in and try to... Okay, let's shut it down. Maybe the issue wasn't there. Well, not what I think it is. Alright, put these back on. Disconnected the power for now at least. Let me... That's supposed to go like that. I just want to make sure we can control this thing. Who knows, maybe I need to like freaking power it up. Off, let's do off. And it doesn't read anything and it just like doesn't know what to do. Oh, actually, it's doing something. All right. So... Hey, it was doing something, not anymore. Hello? Off. On. I know why it's black screen now. Ah, because probably orientation matters. Yes. Okay, now it's showing stuff on the screen, but I can't show you really. Right, so, okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe there is nothing wrong with this power supply. What was the problem is the actually bad contact right here. Good, yeah. Alright, but given the opportunity I'm in, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna solder two beefy wires right here and fish them through right here, and I'm gonna just coil wires in this battery compartment. And that's it. That's gonna be good opportunity to keep those wires and power it up using the just power supply. But because pretty low chance they're gonna get a battery live, find any live battery for this gentleman, like 0 chance. Yeah. Okay, let me whip up the soldering iron and solder some wires. Okay guys, so what I have done here, I've prepared this pigtail. Okay, so I found this old from unsoldered from somewhere, and I prepared the wires here. This is center positive. Now I'm gonna fish through these two wires, let's say like this. I'm not sure if this is the best idea at the moment, but yeah, like that. All right, and this one gonna go through here. And then I'm gonna solder them straight to those terminals right here. Let's again see how that's gonna fly. Okay, let's just power up the soldering iron here. This is a little bit too long. They already tinned, so already tinned them. I just hook them up like this. Okay, do the same here. That's soldered. This is 2. Okay, now idea is to put them back somehow where they I think they were something, no, they were scheiße. Okay, I think they were like that. Positive. Yeah, it's not much space right here to do this fiddling, but we will try. Just bend one of these guys backwards. Ah, no, don't have to. It's enough space. I think enough-ish space. Maybe not. Yeah, it's not really enough space, but I'm just gonna bend it inwards. If I ever gonna get battery for this thing, I don't really care. Okay, so this one is placed, so let's do the same with negative. With negative probably was not the best choice of the hole right here, but we can kind of push it over like that. So I should have picked the other opening. Yeah. Now we have to kind of okay. Okay, that's in place. Something like that-ish. Okay. Now we squish it all with this plate. Okay, it's sort of holding. And now that has to be screwed through here. So this one has to be fished right through here prior to installation of everything. So in order to actually return back to the battery functionality, obviously this all has to be disassembled again, and okay, I'll probably remove this. Where's that? Okay, it's sort of in a way. The length of the wires is not... It's very hard to operate with this thing because length of the wires is borderline enough to do anything. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be. Alright, so only one screw is holding it here, so that's interesting. Just one screw goes in here. Okay, now it's not gonna escape. So now I have to probably just screw everything. So I didn't really have to unscrew. Maybe I should have these jaws. Okay. Just like this, so yeah. Would I be able to? No, I won't. So before I put this back on, I have to. Where's that thing? I have to kind of, you know, fish this through. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, I won't be able to do so. So I have to fish it through. I guess just like this. Awkward. Spray. Where are you? Come here. Come here. Okay. So this gentleman is fished. Ah, bastard. Oh, losing some bits. This lens I'll clean up before actually. So now we have our pigtail right here. And now we're gonna use this barrel connector, set our power supply here to not 30 but 3.6 volt, and let's do off. Let's power it up. Okay. How do we turn this around in such a way that you see and I see? Okay, let's do this. Let's do to VCR. Ta-da! Okay, so we have a picture. It still complains about battery, cassette and battery. Well, battery is in here, fine-ish. Okay, battery now is fine, it's okay, it's kind of... See my desk? Yeah. Okay, so we are consuming right now 1.4 amp at 4.3 volts. So yeah, there is quite a bit of voltage drop. Obviously, wire is not gonna get hot, but so it doesn't like long wires. And because I have here quite substantially long wires, it doesn't really like it. It's probably about 1 meter of wire. So yeah, we have to compensate this. Yeah, you have to think about that. So probably this barrel, these are beefy enough. This is thicker, so I assume maybe these guys are pretty thin in here. Plus all the connectors and soldering things. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's sort of operational, but you have to crank up the voltage because of the loss in the wires. So probably using not the best here connections, but nevertheless, the issue is solved as long as I know how to compensate. Let's just assemble all this and clean up the lens for just to have for the good measure. Put this back on, like so. Let's assemble all this, clean up the lens. I'm gonna clean up the lens off camera because there's nothing really. Look at how dirty is this. There's dust and stuff like that. It's easy to clean up nicely with microfiber, clean microfiber obviously, and some alcohol. And this is gonna be cleaned up as well. And this is gonna be cleaned up as well. Okay, so after cleaning up the lens, I start screwing back all bits and pieces, all screws. So we have it. So here we are. Let's try to power it again, knowing the story with 4.3 volts. Okay, that's our before connect, double check. Okay, it goes into VCR mode. Let's just do this. Super slow, but still works. Let me plop some tape in and see how that works. So here I have two tapes. One was found in a pile of cassettes. Another was actually from in here. Let me plop this one in. Okay, this one works because it probably was recorded on this player that was from here, so it probably was recorded with this, so it's perfect playback. Alrighty, let's see what this Kyocera will do. Maybe it's like high 8, is it? Can it be high? No, it's just 8, not high 8. So I don't know. Yeah, it does works actually. It looks like it's some kind of family video again. So it's kind of weird when people ditching those things. Maybe those are precious moments, but I don't know. I feel like yeah. Oh well. Anyways, there is some kids video and stuff. Whatever, so looks like the cassette player, cassette player part at least works, and obviously I don't care about camera. What I care about just to have the video playback here. So yeah, I'm gonna shut it down, get the tape out. And that's it. We're gonna deem this repair. Well, it's not repair. It's more sort of more like a modernization or improvement, a workaround rather, to make this sharp Video8 camera properly operational. Downside, we have these long wires which would require 4.3 volt to compensate for the losses in those wires, especially I'm pretty sure in this Chinesium wire. So yeah, probably gonna figure out something and to get better and nicer wire here. Yeah. So for low currents this is probably fine, but for like 1 amp plus this is shit. It's quite a substantial voltage drop, but that's another day story. So today we deem this repair or improvement or workaround rather, again I'm repeating myself, workaround is feasible, and we will continue, and we're gonna use this camera from time to time to double check on the cassettes, because sometimes I get these cassettes, I'm not sure what on them, and having this guy operational is very good to actually check what you have. Obviously only Video8, not high 8, not digital 8. So thank you guys for watching, see you next time. Please stay tuned for other videos because I'm obviously gonna post as much as possible, and if you have any comments, suggestions, ideas, please comment and I'll be happy to talk to you. See you next time, stay safe and ciao.